The first step in producing these book-by-book study guides that I've been doing for 20 years is to read the book of the Bible over and over again. It sounds completely obvious, doesn't it? Because you think, well, of course you've got to read the book of the Bible that you're going to produce the study guide on. Well, at the moment, I'm sort of beginning to work on Hebrews study guide. I've been working on it a while, so the book of Hebrews. What I've done is read the book of Hebrews. There's parts of the Bible that have loads and loads of notes in my Bible. Loads of notes. But this Hebrews one, I'm starting on it. I haven't written all my notes in because I'm getting to know that book of the Bible at the moment. But the first step for me is to read the book of the Bible over and over and over again. And this is before I'll write down any notes or any headings, anything like that. The first thing to do is to just read it all the way through in a sitting, and then I'll probably do that 10 or 20 times. 10 or 20 times, read the entire book through as much as I can so that I'm getting the whole flow of that book of the Bible. And I'm not just reading it in little segments. Read the whole book of the Bible through and then do it again and then do it again and then do it again. And then you try to do it 10, 20 times. And then after that, I might then start to read just portions of it many times. So I'm beginning now to go, oh, that bit, I'd like to just chew on that little bit a bit more. But at this stage, I'm still not writing down headings or notes or anything. And I'm certainly not reading any commentaries or anything like that on the Bible. Because if I were to do that, I fear that I'd sort of begin to listen to the Bible, but I'd already be thinking, oh, but that book that I read has told me it's about this or told me about that. Don't want to do that at first. To begin with, I kind of just want to hear the Bible lots and lots of times. So I'll do that. And so by the time I have got through this first phase, I'll be in a position, hopefully, where I kind of know what that book of the Bible says. I'll have heard the verses, the words many times. I'll have listened to the entire message of that book many times. And I'm, by this point, ready to go to the next step. So this first step, and that's all we're going to think about this time, is to read the book of the Bible. Or sometimes I'll have it on an audio form. What I used to do is read it myself, then I'd read it out loud and tape myself reading it and then play that back to myself when I went for walks. But now I've got better people, more professional voices reading the Bible for me. But whatever it is, it's to read the Bible lots and lots of times, the book of the Bible, before I do any writing, any sort of deeper analysis or listening to other commentaries or anything like that, because I just want as much of it in me as possible ready for the next step.